Alright, we're right back to it. Let's go.
The powers that be is me.
What level is that Butterfree?
46.
Oh, gonna pray.
I brought it up to the level cap in the hopes that it would die the second I sent it out to fight you and trigger some bad memories. Turns out it just turned it into a beefy butterfly.
That does not do much.
You are Steel type and Bug, so this is going to be hard for it to kill.
Yeah, you kind of have a lot playing in your favor right now.
Thank God for Scizor.
Dude, I've been saying that since Gen 2.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, that's evil!
Oh, you know what it was? Sabrina read your mind and saw how much you love that move.
Also, on top of that, Chris, if you're the powers that be, what does that make Sabrina? Because she just murdered you. Like,
Incredibly
we're
psychic.
talking like back
No,
alley.
it's like you've only got half the story. It's like a Darth Vader and Obi-Wan thing. She struck me down, but I've returned more powerful than she could possibly imagine.
She back alley shanked you, dude. Like, let's not fool around. She back alley shanked you and left the body.
That'd be helpful. Nah, we're good without it. I think I'm good with the moveset I have for Metal Empress. I should be faster now. Yep. All right, this is a sweep from here. I got the agility boost. I'm good.
I hate you for having a Scizor and myself for not thinking to grab one when I had the chance.
No, it's either get it now or save it for Gen 2. That was my thinking.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it would work fairly well in Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yep. Like I said, I got my teams planned out, and I have some unordinary mons for that one. Things I have not or don't usually use.
I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do.
I just want to plan it out because I like making teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I normally do, but because we can't control nature or IV distribution here, I usually just go with the flow.
Well, that's what I didn't base it off anything. It's just like Pokemon I want to use that I haven't used before. Yeah. What did she give us? Psychic?
Oh boy.
Round 2, Chris.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out that TM she gave us. What was it, 54?
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention.
If it was 54, it was false swipe. It was 50 something. I don't know what the fuck she gave us. Chris, you're gonna have to check when she...
Okay, and she did start off with the Venomoth.
Alright, get those quiver dances up. And look out for the sleep powders.
Jim's already pretty quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's 5 levels higher, and their speed's roughly the same.
Also, it's
that's
Jim
right,
and Jim.
It increases special defense, too. What is this thing's angle with the sleep powder, I wonder?
It just likes to do it, I think.
Stalled you out, I believe. Just like,
Well,
make sure you do
That would be the opposite, honestly.
Well, it needs to stop. What did Tinted Lens do?
I think that increases its accuracy?
Huh.
I'm pretty sure that's coming
it powers up not very effective moves.
Oh.
Yeah, so Venomoth's base speed is 90. Let me take a look at Butterfree's. If I can figure out where I'm going. There we go.
I mean, because Jim already managed to outspeed this thing, so...
Butterfree's speed is 70, so those extra levels are probably what's helping you. And the IVs.
I would also like to remind you that this will still probably die to a Psyshock.
Probably. Oh, well, definitely.
You know what? +2 is probably fine.
You say that.
Just keep in mind, if you don't kill it, it gets killed.
Well, conveniently, Kadabra and Alakazam are the only two things I'm worried about, and they're both fairly squishy.
If you can get rid of Alakazam, then you're in a better place, honestly. Alakazam's the bigger problem.
Yep. Nope, it's over.
Alright, you're fine.
So, is there a place in my team for this thing?
Telling you, the power of Jim is amazing.
I'm starting to come around to your school of thought there.
No, wait, so did Chris win?
Yeah.
I might as well have.
He's still going, but
Before
it's
surprise crits.
it's not happening. They're not outspeeding him at this point.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Don't get greedy.
Wait. I didn't. Oh, thanks, fuck.
Wait, what? Did you think you'd not click bug buzz?
No, I thought now Jim just hit level 47. I thought he was gonna kill him.
No, I think it's when it goes past it, because I think the level cap was 47.
I thought our level cap was 46.
No, because they increased from 46 to 47, if I remember correctly.
Are we in the new system where they can't level past the cap now?
I think so.
So yeah, technically you're just banked for 37, but you aren't 37.
No,
47.
I'm looking at it. It's 47.
You know what I mean.
All right, now that what did she give you, Chris?
Hold on. TM04. I seem to recall that being Calm Mind, if memory serves.
04. Yep, that's Calm Mind.
Okay, I have no idea where I'm going.
Just use my method, Deadlock. Just left to right.
That's what I'm doing. It's not helping. It's not working.
Well, if you get to the oh shit, what?
Oh, hi.
I ended up back at Sabrina somehow.
Oh, we're all lost. No.
No, I think I found my way out. Yay, I'm out.
All right, so yeah.
You know
Oh wait, Chris, don't go that way. All the way to the right bottom.
That's what I thought.
If I can get over there.
Damn.
Help.
I don't see you.
I'm on the top left.
Find your way to the bottom right.
I'm trying. All right.
Hey, you're back at Sabrina.
Damn it.
Back to square one.
What would I reasonably swap out for this Butterfree?
Reasonably nothing, but
Yeah, because, like, really, it's kind of a niche thing. Or both the instances I wanted to use it were a niche thing. I wanted to make you cry on the inside, and I wanted to beat Sabrina.
There you go, I found it. I can see how you guys got out. Just couldn't get into that corner. All right, let's get out of there. This place is cursed.
I'm going to the Pokemon Center to build my Gengar.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that with.
Yep, need to pop Jim back in the box.
All right, so what's next? What do we have left? We need Cinnabar and Viridian, so we gotta go Cinnabar. Did I go to Cinnabar yet? I don't have my flying guy. Wait, have I been to Cinnabar yet?
Start calling him Jim Bob the Butterfree.
Never underestimate the power of the Butterfree.
Dude, never underestimate the power of Jim Bob. Praise to him, Jim
that was
Bob. He who fights Sabrina and does a good job, Jim Bob.
I just found a good video.
All right, so I've
where
not
it's
been
the
to
DK
Cinnabar
rap
yet.
intro.
What's up now?
Is it the DK rap after many years?
No, it's the DK rap, and then go, and then there's Chunky. He's dead.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about. And then there's Chunky. He's dead. DK.
DK.
Chunky's
Chunky's
dead.
dead.
My friends love that video.
I'll drop it in meme posting. For
It's really
the
funny.
rest of you guys.
It's really funny.
Meanwhile, traveling south to Cinnabar Island.
Tiny's killing all the bees. We don't know why, but she's killing all the bees. Alright, hold on. I had to go to Viridian because Pallet doesn't have a PC.
I've been to Cinnabar. Oh yeah, that's how I got my Aerodactyl.
Yeah. Alright, I'll meet you guys down there. I had to... Going down from Kanto, so I'll be...
Okay, real talk though, we're gonna have to grind the shit out of this if we're gonna be on level with Blaine.
We shouldn't have to grind too much if our cap is 50.
Actually, no, we won't, because we're gonna get Shanghai and we're gonna go to one island for a little bit.
I think that's after Blaine.
No, that's before.
Hold on, let's get...
I recently finished a Leaf Green Nuzlocke. It's before.
Alright. Can I please move one step without an encounter? I literally had an encounter. One step, encounter. One step, encounter. One step,
Deadlock, they love you.
I want these stupid little hentai monsters away from me.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what?
Do you even know what that word means?
Yes, I do. Shut up.
Wow.
Now,
Who broke his innocence?
That begs the question from my part, are you fighting Tangela or Tentacool?
Tentacool.
He's in the water, so... Unfortunately... Unless there's a seaweed version of Tangela.
That route is right there, and Tangrowth is a solid mon. You can never know where Deadlock's head is at.
Unless there's a seaweed version of Tangela, which I think would be interesting to see.
And now he's mentioning hentai, so you really never know where Deadlock's head is at.
I just want these things. Ah! I just want to go down the route.
If you really want,
Deadlock, blow your whistle. Blow your whistle.
If he really wanted to go down the route, he'd buy Repel.
Did you set up the safe word?
Banana.
Mine's Peach.
I just
What?
Said,
Don't laugh. I'm man enough to admit my kinks. Don't shame me.
No, that. Oh, hey, there you are.
Hey, oh god, I got stuck behind the swimmer.
Well, because ideally you want your safe word to be something that contextually you would never speak in a bedroom environment. Who the fuck says Peach in the middle of having sex?
Mario.
No, we all know he's saying Rosalina.
You know,
Peach is the side chick now.
isn't she related to Mario?
No,
That was a
It's
whole.
theorized that they are.
no, they're not actually related.
No, that was game theory attempting to apply real life genetics to Mario.
Which viably makes sense because Rosalina looks like Peach, but no.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen a game theory video in like 2 years.
That's because they're bad.
They're not bad. Although I don't watch his theories anymore.
A lot of them are bad.
They're just theories. They're just supposed to be fun. You don't like
Yeah,
fun.
that's the whole
And-
point of it.
That is
You
not
don't take
true
them
because
seriously.
then you have theories where the problem is he tries to put them out like, oh yeah, no, it's totally fun, but here's the unequivocal truth.
Yeah, it's called
From
being
my
entertaining. It's called entertainment.
Yeah, but
I
then
take it primarily as just food for thought. I don't like consign to one
But-
theory.
I do not like the way he presents it because the way he presents it.
That's
makes
how
it
half the
seem as-
internet does it, though. That's like that's just. I mean, obviously it's clickbait shit that he says, but I mean everyone does that.
That-
So
And
Really, the
that-
only thing, like,
I
the
don't
only thing
watch
like
clickbaiters.
about it- Like the one thing I don't like, and I know AJ has had a thought with this too, is his voice.
nah,
It's
that
alright.
doesn't really bother me.
Oh, then I also really dislike a first Persona video,
Alright, somebody
All
has
right. Well, yeah, his persona he messed up on. There was.
and then tried to pass the blame, and also and also at the start of his video, blamed the Persona community.
Again, you're just.
Yeah.
I think you're
This is
grasping.
all
He wasn't really blaming. He was just saying like I know that they're critical. They're not gonna like this one.
Yeah.
Which
like,
they're right, but he also messed
very
up.
aware of it.
He also messed up and then passed the blame to other people who quote unquote checked his work.
So should we grind? 'Cause our level is what, 50 now?
Yeah, which is not much higher than we're at now.
It's really not. And I think we have to go to 1, 2, and 3 island before we can finally come back and do what we need to do.
Hold on, I'm not even there yet. I'm just about there.
Because Bill, like, once we're done the mansion, Bill is going to show up in his boat, take us to one island. He's got some friend there, I forget his fucking name, who's working on some trade system thing. We got to help with that, and that quest alone will take us to the first 3 Sevi islands.
Do I need an empty space in my inventory to pick up these Pokemon?
What do you want about? Oh, that,
Fossils.
Yeah, you need an empty spot.
I think so. We haven't played for a while. Just have an empty spot to be safe.
No,
Alright.
I remember for a fact you need one. In the newer games, they're generous and they're like, we'll just put in the PZ for you. But in this game,
Yeah, I think in this game it's better if you have a spot open.
hold on, I'm gonna go into the gym and see what to do. All right, it's locked. Yeah, we gotta
You
go to the
can't
mansion.
lock.
Which one are you getting, Deadlock?
Well, there's the old Amber I still have.
Oh yeah, I might as well. I'll hold on to it for
Rip
now.
off my Aerodactyl game.
Which,
I think maybe he's just getting it for another region.
or just another time. Just like something.
Oh.
Oh, we just have it on the back door.
I suppose that's fair.
Also, which one of these guys is the one for the freaking?
Go
I
all-
don't
Yeah,
know.
it's all the way at the end.
Yeah, the room all the way at the end, and it's a guy in the top right corner.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then just go in and then walk right back out and then walk back in.
I feel like at a certain point we probably should grind, just hit up a couple of trainers.
We
maybe
can do that
before
also.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, the only thing I
probably
really need to
fine.
grind is my Slowpoke, and it's got an EXP share.
I've got, because let's see, the highest thing I've got right now is. Wow, actually, Shelly's level 44. She's actually weaker than the Butterfree.
Yeah, my highest thing is a 45 with my Scizor. Everything else is like 41.
Yeah, 44, 29, 42, 36, 41, and 20.
Actually, I need to get the Slowpoke up for this one.
Yeah, my Gengar is the highest one at level
Alright,
40.
I'm going in the
Everything
mansion.
else, Very slow.
I always thought the music for the mansion was a little weird. Felt a little off.
Yeah,
Like, I like it. Like, it sounds so technical, but everything here is destroyed and burned. Alright, the Pokemon in here are like level 32, just so you know.
Terrific. But
So-
all the wild encounters are like Grimer and shit, right?
No, I'm facing a Muck, so.
Okay, so His Highness, you're out front.
Is my... Do you know Psychic yet? What moves do you know? Alright, you do know Psychic. Cool.
You need black. You need black glasses to get Dark Pulse, right?
Several. And
Yeah, like-
they have to be stacked on top of each other and not like their own little things, or otherwise it won't count.
Yeah, I know, it's weird like that.
Extremely.
Because I apparently have one.
Oh, there's a Vulpix. Oh, this.
I'd like to teach my Vulpix Dark Pulse.
I think mine knows that. I don't remember what Ami knows. I haven't looked at Ami in a while.
Yeah, I'd like, ideally, Dark Pulse. Is there a way to get extra sensory in this game?
Extra sensory? I think there's
The
a...
ATM?
That
Yeah.
doesn't, I don't recall it ever being a TM.
No, I think it was in Gen 4.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Huh. I remember it always being a breeding move for Vulpix.
Let me take a look. Extra...
I'm already on it.
Oh, you're doing it for me? Thank you.
Yep. Extra sensory, it is a level... Apparently Vulpix can learn it naturally.
Really?
Yeah, level, considering this is Gen 5, we're using level 51 or 39.
Well,
I'm really hoping it's.
Oh, wait a minute, we're using the,
it's
it's
us-
using the, it's using the Gen 7 level.
yeah, it's using Gen 7 movesets.
Okay, yeah, 31.
Okay.
This guy has a Charmander. Let's fucking destroy it.
Only...
And yeah, you were right, it is breeding.
Wait, what?
You were right about the, whole thing, how you probably got it. It's... you can learn
Wait,
it
so,
by-
so does it learn extra sensory by level or no?
It learns it by that and breeding.
Oh, okay, so it gets it 2 ways.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotta make that more clear. You made that kind of confusing.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I understand.
threw me hot for a second. Okay, so I will leave Kuya as a Vulpix for another 11 levels.
Which is fine, because it doesn't evolve by
Hopefully
level.
she'll learn Flamethrower in that time too.
Probably not.
I'll pull it up here.
Yeah, because I could just teach her Solar Beam when she's a Ninetales. That's
let's see.
or actually, Ninetales gets Energy Ball,
It-
doesn't she?
Does get Flamethrower at 24, Chris.
Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's Let's Go. Hold on. Flamethrower at 36.
Okay, that's still not bad.
Now I need to look it up to make sure this Vulpix wasn't referring to... Okay, no, it doesn't even learn
No,
it. So.
yeah, no. You were fine, Deadlock, because I saw it there. I would have said something otherwise. Realistically speaking, I'm still excited for Sword and Shield. I mean, especially...
I'm gonna play it, but I'm not expecting a lot.
I'm expecting what I want.
I'm still predicting that they're gonna go the way of Sonic, where they're gonna keep rushing to make these arbitrary deadlines
Oh, yeah.
instead of focus their time to make an actually good game, and it's ultimately gonna end up burying them.
See, but whose fault is that at the end of the day? Who's making those calls? That's who should be at the blame
Them.
for that.
Game Freak.
Well, you
No,
can't,
he
you
means,
can't
like-
say it's the whole company. You don't know who
Yeah,
is
he
behind
means
that.
like who is in charge at that company. I don't know the name. If I learned it, I probably wouldn't remember it.
Because I know
But
I mean, it's probably not one person.
that's what I'm saying. Is it
yeah,
the...
it's probably a board of directors that makes the decision.
Because and that's a problem in the game industry right now. That again, which is why, which surprised to some of you, maybe not surprised to others. Working in the game development industry is one of the most stressful in the business.
Oh, I've heard the rumors of how some game development companies treat their employees. I'm sure that's true.
Yeah, and with the crunch time, overtime, and all the stress and stuff, it's just a lot for some people.
I'm not saying all of like say Bethesda's games have been good because I know the new what was it, Fallout 76.
Yeah, it was oof.
Yeah, okay. Fallout 76, little bad, but they've pretty much stated for the next Elder Scrolls game that it'll get done when it's done.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't
well,
like Bethesda as a
the thing
company.
is, it's not that, Chris. Besides the fact that Fallout 76 is an entire garbage fire, and they're trying to cover it up by adding NPCs to a Fallout game. The reason why they haven't announced a date or anything, or said anything really about Elder Scrolls 6 is because they're working on Starfield.
Well, they're working on two.
See, that's what I'm saying though, is they've diverted resources to a different game. I'm sure they'll get around to the next Elder Scrolls title when and if they get to it. If not, I'm perfectly fine, tiding myself over with Skyrim for another few years. I'm fine waiting if the end result is a good game.
We'll see what happens. I
The
don't
thing
know.
is, I don't. I mean, besides there are already symptoms of Skyrim linking into that game, like the fact that they're using the same engine still.
They're still using this antiquated fossil?
Yeah, they're not going to be getting rid of it.
I don't
Well, see,
personally care for
hold on,
Bethesda,
hold on.
the company,
Well,
or their games.
At this
Well-
point, they've lost all goodwill they've had.
I'm also sure you know more about them personally than I do.
But at least to have been like I actively keep up to date with like news like that. Yeah.
Well, see, then again, I also I don't play the Fallout series. Like, really, Elder Scrolls is the only thing by then that I've played.
Yeah. Fallout 4 was meh. Like, there were good parts about it, but the majority of the factions were there and monotone, and some of them didn't really need to exist at all.
Actually,
At least in my opinion, that one's more my Fallout 4 is more my opinion. The DLCs kind of sucked.
Yeah, Fallout 4 was, from what I understand, I don't care for the Fallout games myself. Fallout 4 was alright, it wasn't 3, and it wasn't New Vegas, but it wasn't terrible.
Well, even now, people are going back and looking at 3 and like replaying it and going, man, this is hot garbage.
You know,
I just hated.
I know, Deadlock, you don't like 3.
No, I just did not like navigating that place, especially when most of the time was spent underground, where our map was useless.
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, really, Bethesda or Skyrim is my only experience with Bethesda, because I played Skyrim first, and then I went back years after the fact. I think like 2 years after I had already, played the shit out of Skyrim several times, and tried playing Oblivion, and I couldn't do it.
No, that's what most people say.
Yeah, to be honest, there are still major glaring problems with Skyrim.
I've stated my mind on Skyrim that I do not like Skyrim.
I have played Skyrim so many times, and AJ will attest to this. I will never deny that that game is glitchy as a motherfucker, but that's...
Oh, I wasn't even talking that. I was just talking... The mainline story is pretty terrible.
Oh, yeah, but that's because
most of the side quests amount to nothing. The biggest side quest...
I found, like after all the dungeon crawls and all the shit that I've done in that game, a lot of the narrative in Skyrim comes from untold stories.
Yeah,
like there's the way they set up rooms and dungeons and shit like that. Because even something as simple as position of skeletons and a couple of items, a room will tell you more of a story than a faction's quest line.
Yeah, but if you're looking for that, that's fine. But if you're like a normal person, you're not necessarily looking for that. Like you look for narrative. That's the kind of player you are. You look for narrative.
On top of that, to be honest, most of those things, while you can definitely extrapolate a story out, it feels almost as if when you're doing that, especially for movies and games, you're making story for the developers.
Well, that's not entirely true, MJ. Actually, this is a thing I learned that you purposely have to place things in rooms. Like you have to place a common thing we say is like, where's the restroom in this building? Where's the bathroom? Because you need.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, you're kind of disarguing that with what you're saying. Is all I'm saying.
Well, see, what I find, and this is the reason for me, excuse me, that Skyrim gets a pass in the narrative department, is because the end result of who you are as a character is so open-ended, you don't really need a story to tell you who you are, what you are, or where you're supposed to go.
The only thing I wish that you could do more with quests is just say, hey, I'm not a criminal. Get rid of the Thieves Guild or something.
Well, yeah, that's because I think of the four of us, you're the only one with an actual solid moral compass.
Yeah,
What's a moral compass? Is that a food?
MJ's. If I had to place MJ, he's on the chaotic side, probably chaotic evil. I'm
lawful evil.
All right, whatever. I'm probably more the true neutral, honestly.
Yeah, I'm begrudgingly chaotic good because while I will preach from the rooftops that I can't stand humans or anything about them, I'm probably the first person to help somebody who needs it.
I'm probably good neutral. Like there are times where I just will work with them or against them.
Yeah, but for the most part, in my opinion, Skyrim has a lot of major flaws, especially because a lot of the setup narratives go absolutely nowhere.
Some of them. The one that bothered, the one that I liked that I did was the Dark Brotherhood, which felt really good the first time, but after playing through it again, I was like, all right.
Yeah, no, it's kind of just like
it just kind of goes and then it just ends.
Oh, what you need to do then is, and I didn't find out you could do this until actually fairly recently, is when Astrid kidnaps you and gives you those 3 captives.
You can just murder her then and there.
Yes, you can actually kill Astrid right there.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to do that now that my girlfriend's named Astrid.
Then just pretend she's somebody else. But what it does is, rather than fight for the Dark Brotherhood, it will give you a second quest line where you then fight for the Penitus Oculatus and destroy the Skyrim chapter of the Dark Brotherhood once and for all.
Yeah, that's like a little touch of I didn't know you could do, and then I just tried it. Oh.
I'll give
Oh,
that.
you do
I'll give
this.
Skyrim that. It allows you to experiment in places.
Yeah, like that's why I don't care about the lack of narrative. Is because, like, me personally, I'm the kind of guy who starts up the game, makes it to Whiterun, and then completely fucks off with the whole Dragonborn thing. I don't like. I don't.
It's
I don't
probably
get
the
my
most
first-
boring quest of all of them.
I wouldn't care about the. I wouldn't be harsh towards the narrative if the narrative wasn't so emphasized in every other aspect. Like everything has some sort of heavy narrative to it. Every storyline does.
Well, like, see,
How
that's
did you get up there?
that's the thing with. Why?
Oh.
Where is he?
What?
Oh wait, this is.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm
but
the
the other
kind of
problem
guy
is though.
who or actually, I don't even escape Helgen anymore because I have the Live Another Life mod that makes it to where I don't have to.
Yeah.
But like, even then, like when Alduin, attacks Helgen and you get away, my first thought was, okay, that was hectic. What the fuck else am I gonna do? Like, oh, go to Whiterun, embrace your ability, or embrace your destiny as the Dragonborn. Fuck no. There's an entire province of Tamriel here that I want to explore.
I go to Whiterun to get access to the carriages.
I uninstalled the game.
I go to get access to the carriages and a few shops, but I never go and talk to Yara Balgruuf until I'm done with all my personal shit.
Yeah, but to be honest, in my opinion, my problem with it is they set up the narratives, which then are either A, boring as hell. Like, let's not beat around the bush. The main storyline for Skyrim, it's boring.
It's boring after the first time, I'll say, because the first time through, I think it's a pretty exciting story.
I didn't even beat it my first time through.
Neither did I.
Because if you, like, personally, like, the first time I did it, I built a character that was kind of roguish and employed a combination of archery and one-handed shit like that, like how I would fight in real life. But after you do that, if you branch out of your comfort zone a little bit, play things like me, for instance, I don't usually play mage characters. So I made myself play a mage in Skyrim, and it's a whole different play experience.
Well, that is correct, but at the same time, it still runs into the problem of it. In all of the storylines and that stuff, it doesn't matter what you are. Like, you could be, the Emperor Slayer.
Yeah,
and,
that kind of goes into what. Yeah, well, especially because you can kill the Emperor and Dark Brotherhood, and there's seemingly no consequence to it at all after you do that.
Yeah,
nobody even mentions
focus more on the. I really wish that they focused more on the aftermath of that.
Because after you do it, the king's like, all right, that's fine. The king understands.
The only thing that mission actually does in the world at large, and this is another thing that
Is let you kill a title.
It's not that it lets you kill a title. It's that when the Kataraya, the Emperor's ship, is in Solitude, the Stormcloaks will cease all operations in the area. Like, if you're if the Battle of Solitude is the last thing you have to do, Ulfric will actually put a stall on the invasion of the city until the Emperor has left.
Yeah. But there is the problem, which you actually brought up, the second biggest narrative that I think is utterly wasted, and it's the Civil War!
What the fuck? Okay, I just stepped outside the mansion.
The Civil War is one of the worst narratives in that game.
I agree, especially because I'll find random NPCs that are boss characters or whatever, and I'll try to kill them, and then I'll knock them down to 1 health, and they ain't dying. I'm like, all right, thanks for wasting my time.
I wish they had expanded on it more, because really the only thing it tells you about the Civil War is that the Thalmor needed to perpetuate it so that Skyrim remains in a state of stagnant chaos.
Yeah, but even though literally characters on both sides, General Tullius, I think it was, he'll admit if you win for him that, Ulfric's right entirely.
Yeah, that he doesn't know how much longer the peace with the elves will last.
It's just one of those things of, that is not even long. It's, let's see, initiation quest for one of the two factions. A couple of side stuff.
Yeah, first you gotta clear out a fort, then you go and collect the Jagged Crown, then you're basically on a campaign to take over the holds that your particular faction doesn't already own.
Yeah, it's just generally not worth it. It's...
Real quick, what the hell are we doing in this mansion?
I don't know, but
trying to find some kind of key in the basement. We need to find a way to the basement.
Basement?
Yeah, there's a basement, and I don't think there are stairs there. I think we actually have to drop into the basement.
Yeah, we have to go up.
Yeah, you have to go up to go down. It's like a Willy Wonka's chocolate factory sort of thing.
Yeah, Actually, hold on. I think it's back this way, Chris. It's that.
Is it? Because I just tried both ways from up that set of stairs and it didn't give me anything. But up here is a dead end, so don't do that.
All right. Yeah. Up. So we can't. So it's not that stair. I'm gonna go up and try that other falling thing because I didn't try that yet. But real quick,
Oh, fuck me.
we'll see you guys next time because we've been going for a half hour already.
Oh shit! Time flies.
Yeah, it does. All right. Maybe we'll continue roasting Skyrim. Maybe not. We'll see. Goodbye.
Later.